Hey guys, it is Carl Brown for guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to take a look at Bulletproof, I Wish I Was by Radiohead, the great Radiohead. So this one is a pretty subdued one. It's a beautiful song though. Got some simple chords to take a look at here. Basically two guitar parts, but pretty simple stuff to play. So we're in standard tuning here. Let's start here. We have an A minor 7 chord. If you don't know what that is, basically it's an A minor chord, but just pick up your ring finger. So you have the G string open in there. And the strumming that he's going to be doing a lot is just here, like a downstroke here. And then hanging out just with some light downstrokes on really the A and the D string. Just the kind of the lower string of the lower two strings. And then you do a big strum again. So with the full chord, so we have this. See that? So it's like big hit, big hit, big hit. So you kind of do that rhythm with all these chords. The next chord is simple. You're just gonna now pick up your index finger and lay the 3rd fret there on the A string. So we have a C major 7th chord. Just like the first chord, we're just kind of focusing on the 4 middle strings here. So, going right there to that. Now this next chord, it's going to be the 2nd fret on the A string, open D, open G, and then you're going to have the 3rd fret there on the B string, and you're going to add the 2nd fret on the high E. Now once again, you're still focusing on the 4 middle strings. But sometimes on those bigger hits, you might hit the top string and get that 2nd fret note in there, that F sharp. So from there we go to the next chord, which is just like a D major chord, except you're going to lift up your middle finger to have the open E open. Open E open. The high E open. That's a D sus2 chord. And the 4 strings you're strumming there are the 4 top, the highest pitch string, D, the 1 through 4. So far we have this. Then he has a little transition to start over. What he's doing there, he just goes with his 2nd finger, 3, then shifts that 2nd finger down to the 2nd fret there on the A, 3, 2, and then he hits really the B and the G string open, and then you're back to the A minor 7. So just to go down, down, up lightly on those open strings just to let you now make it to the A minor. Just like that. And then you'll see him pause on the D. So you'll see him do that a couple of times in the song, especially setting up for the chorus. All right, now that chorus is pretty simple as well, a little bit easier actually. It sounds like this. All right, we'll talk about that last chord in a second because there's actually a couple different ways of doing that because it's a big guitar layer. It's not just played here, it's played up here and stuff so as well. So let's start here. We're just gonna grab like a G chord. So the 6th string there, 3rd fret, I'm muting the A string with the bottom of that finger. Then I have the open D, open G, and the 3rd fret there on the B string. Then basically what we're going to do is just move the bass line, which was the 3rd fret here on the low E, then move that to the 5th string, 2nd fret. And when you do that, you can strum all the strings except the lowest E. but the high E starts getting in the mix, and it's open as well. So you just left that third finger there, the ring finger, and then move up to the 3rd fret on the 5th string. And repeat. The strumming pattern is just a simple 8th note strumming down. I'm kind of doing it. So it's a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. But like I always say, get the feel just going down, up, and then feel the rhythm. You'll get it much quicker if you're not counting it or trying to memorize downstrokes and upstrokes. Just feel it. And then we had that ending chord in the chorus. Now that you could play easily down here, a good version of it, which is the 1st fret on the A string, the 3rd fret on the D, open G string, and the 3rd fret on the B string. Now to really make it sound like the recording, you'd have to play this chord. This is also the last chord in the song, by the way. And then have another guitar player play this, which is 8th fret there on the D, 5th on the G string, and then 8th on the B string. So those together. So I think a good version of that, kind of putting those together, and he does play live a chord up here in the 6th position. It would be kind of cool to do this. It puts a lot of the parts of both those chords together. And now what I'm doing there, 6th fret here on the low E, 8th on the D, 7 on the B, 7 on the B, 7 on the G, and 8 on the B. So that would come from the and then back. So it just gives you an option there, or you could just play the chord down here if you just have one guitar there. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a nice one to play. It's a beautiful song, and you know, not that difficult to play. I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com.